Hey guys, so today I wanted to talk to y'all about something. I hadn't thought about this in a long time, and a conversation with a friend of mine today just kind of prompted me to think about it. And that is the increase in the incidence of ADHD in kids, as well as how there's so many individuals who are getting diagnosed later on, maybe as young adults or older teenagers. And it got me to thinking because I remember back in the day when I first started this journey that the incidence of ADHD and autism were very, I thought were high, 1 in 10. And it went up exponentially since then, right? Actually, it was not 1 in 10, it was more like 1 in 50. 1 in 50, actually, yeah. And then it went up to 1 in 10, and now it's like half, almost 50%. I mean, it's pretty high. If you look it up, it's almost like the norm is ADHD now. It's like everyone has it, and not everyone has to take medicine for it. And I think that's why it's easier to diagnose now, because people are like, well, if I have to take medicine, I don't want to get diagnosed. And that's another thing. I think a lot of times parents don't want to diagnose their children because then they're like, well, I have to put my child on medicine. Well, that's not always the case. You don't always have to put your child on medicine. That's your choice. And there are very few exceptions where that's not the case. Most of the time it's really just your choice. There's so many choices now for us as parents when dealing with ADHD. But I wanted to pose a question to you. Do you feel like perhaps sometimes children or older teens or even young adults, do you feel like maybe sometimes when they go to counseling or when they seek professional help for something, that perhaps in a way they are told, okay, this is what it looks like, and then perhaps they're trying to fit themselves in their peg into that hole, meaning, like, let's say maybe your child is an octagon, but they can still fit in a bigger circle, right? I think that might be the case sometimes. It might be the case where somebody just wants answers and they'll take whatever they can get. And if it puts a label on them, then that's wonderful, in their eyes. And they don't feel alone. They don't feel like they're enigma. They don't feel like, and I don't know. I want to hear your thoughts on that. What do you think? Now, another thought and conversation that I had with a friend was that perhaps some of this ADHD increase is due to technology. And I've had this conversation so many times with family members and friends, and I think it's true. I think that technology has definitely rewired the brain. I think that this new generation of kids think differently, and it's because of that. It's because of the technology that they've been exposed to. Kids as young as 2 years of age, they know how to go on their phone and turn it on and even order stuff. I had a friend whose child, I think they were barely 3 years old. Yeah, they went on Amazon or some site and ordered all kinds of things. And so these kids are smart, computer smart, but they may not be socially smart. And that's where parenting comes in. We need to remember that as parents, we need to help raise a well-rounded individual. And it's not just intelligence smarts that we need to teach them, but we need to teach them coping skills and social skills. And so I encourage you guys, if you are on that journey where you have children who have been diagnosed with ADHD, or you feel like maybe they have ADHD, to concentrate more on social and emotional health, because the smarts are going to get it eventually. I mean, book smarts, but life lessons are not so easy. And so yeah, those are just my thoughts for today. All on this beautiful, gorgeous fall day. I just love this day. If you're struggling right now, if you're going through a hard time, know that you're not alone. I'm also going through some tough times right now, and so just know that you aren't alone. You aren't alone. All right, as always, good luck on your journey, and I'll talk to y'all soon. Bye.